Hi there, welcome back. Isometric work is highly effective for us. So we're going to bring you another 12 isometric poses today. Now these will incorporate many muscle groups and they're designed to be held for a period of time. Now that period of time is entirely up to you, what you do and how long you hold them for. Probably to the point of a shake, but not to the point of you're losing your form and everything starts to hurt. So you're going to gauge where you can go with these exercises. We're just going to guide you on them and just to see how they roll for you. Just a few variations here today. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell all of your friends and family know that you got to subscribe and click the notifications button and comment and tell us how awesome you are. See you on the mat. Om Namaste. So to start with, this one we'll do chair pose. Now we can take our feet together or hip width, it's entirely up to you. There's two variations in this chair pose. To start with, we are here, hands are lifted, and we'll sink the hips back to the heels. Keep the chest up, eye gaze is right out through the hands, and we'll just hold here. Now, you start to feel this in through the glutes, in through the hips, in through the lower back. If that starts to encourage a bit more tension, draw the belly strongly into the spine. Try not to lift the shoulders up. Let's drop them down nice and strong here. And this is our chair pose. Stay here for as long as you feel is comfortable. So, holding. From here, that's our chair. Next one, we're going to bring the feet together. Okay, this is our twisted chair pose. So I'm going to turn to the side for you. You're going to sink in here, so a little bit more happens in the body where we twist. You're going to cross in, so taking the opposite elbow towards the opposite knee, dropping through here, and we'll lift up. Now, if this arm's too much, we can drop it back here. This incorporates a twist, a little bit more of work in the abdominals, and we're squeezing. Keep those hips back and strong and level. Checking in down at those toes and heels, strong and together. Holding here. Eye gaze is either out to the side or down to the floor, whatever feels better for your neck. Sinking deep and low into this. And remember, you've got the option to take the arm up if it feels good. And doing one side, stay deep, and then transition to the other side. Keep the knees nice and still. And reaching up or reaching back in your chair. At least 30 seconds each side, if not a minute. And rising up. Awesome. Okay, goddess squat or goddess pose. We're going to drop down into this position. Pull the heels in and the toes out. Using those glutes, drive the knees wide. Variation number one, we just take the arms out, bend the elbows, light touch in together, holding here. Belly strong to spine, driving the upper arms back, shoulders away from ears. Holding here, strong into your heels. Nice deep breaths. Stay here as long as you like to. Coming up. Whew. Let's go into goddess variation 2. So this one, you're going to come down, find that great knee alignment, okay, opening the arms. You've got the same arm lines, pressing the arms back. However, this one we lift off the heels. So here, everything working. Inner thighs really having to stabilize, calves working here, holding here for as long as you can. You probably won't be able to hold it as long as the first one. Keep it coming, keep it coming. When it gets to shake or collapse, bring it down and come out. Sweet. Let's come to plank. Variation 1 and 2. Okay, so nice narrow hands. Okay, option here, you can come to the knees, but we're aiming to hold, isolate and recruit as much muscle as we can. So if you can come off of these knees, please do. Draw those lower ribs down in towards the hips, heavy through the spine, strong, pushed up into the shoulders, and we'll take a tiny bend and holding here. Hold, squeezing the elbows in. You won't be able to be here for long. You might be able to be here for ages. Challenge yourself to really work hard through this one, coming up and out when you can. So it's a hovering plank. Now this variation too, hands are wider. This time we'll recruit into the chest. Hands are as wide as the mat, maybe the thumbs are still on. Feet come out again, same thing. This time the hands are wider and we drop in to the posture. Now, you can stay up here if you know a plank is challenging for you. Don't worry about coming down. Otherwise, dropping in, squeeze and hold, pushing in back into the heels, belly to spine. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Strong one, that one. Okay, coming back up to the feet. Here we've got a crescent lunge. So crescent lunge, most things are working here. Check in through here, knee in line, holding on, back knee slightly bent if you want it, opening up, hands are up, holding here. So we just hold here, and you may hold here for a minute, holding, and so you can straighten out your back leg if it feels better to do so. This gives you more stability in your knee. Okay, hold, engage through the glutes, gazing forward, out and up. Squeeze the elbows back and hold for as long as you need to. Maybe a minute. Guidance is a minute this side. And then obviously working into the other side. I don't need to show you too much here. Be mindful not to grip your feet here. Knee in line with ankle. Hips are nice and square. Lifting up. Remember, you've got an option for a bent knee here or a straight leg. And we reach. Widen the elbows slightly, open the chest, dropping in. The deeper you come here, the more you're going to work. Ooh. Try not to fall over. Right. Changing this up, warrior one. Same widen foot position. Open the hip behind you. And then square the hips and shoulders to the front again. Into your front foot. Now, the arm lines are here. And we add the intensity by dropping into your front thigh. Hold. Hold here. If it's really too much, we can bring the hands back. Okay? But try it here. Shoulders, back, core, all working. Biceps, triceps, hip, the lot. Bring it down. Maybe 35, 45 seconds in that one. And then changing sides. Line it up. Make sure you take a nice long position. Do drop your back foot, okay? It's not the lunge is here. The warrior is here. So dropping in. Square up. Drop down. And reaching forward. So one beautiful long line from your fingertips all the way down to your heel, through those hips. Try not to do your warrior up here. We're dropping in. Hold. Breathe nice and deep as long as you can. Good. We're releasing here. Let's come to warrior two. This one, the heels in line. So we open up, drop nice and deep. So target yourself that your hamstring is parallel to the floor. Open, and we lengthen. Okay, now let's go diagonal line here. Hold. Just a diagonal line. Now you hold in this one for 35, 45 seconds, and you'll know about it. Reaching, squeezing, palms up, palm down, looking out through that top hand, or down, just forward, wherever your neckline feels the best. Turn the other way, opening up, Trek that front knee across to the little toe, open, and we turn and sink. So beautiful line in this one. Squeeze into your back hip. Breathe, shoulders away from ears. If you can do these in front of a mirror, it's great because you can see your alignment and check in with yourself when you start to lose your form. Coming up when you're ready. Beautiful. Let's come in, airplane pose. So still strong in the legs, challenging in our, we're going to come into a bent knee, airplane pose. Reason being, we want to recruit more muscle fiber into that hip line. Coming up, and then the arms float out. Hold, hold. So here, this is all about our balance as well. Belly to spine, holding nice and strong. When you've done like, I don't know, go for 40 seconds maybe as a minimum. Switching sides. Find the hip line nice and square towards the floor. Find that balance. Find your knee bend. And float the arms wide. Hold. Squeeze. Extend. Pushing strongly out of your back heel. Hold. Not so long that side, that's okay. Okay, let's work down onto the floor. Last two. Coming in, side plank. Now you can come in your side plank, okay, onto a full arm or down in through hover. Today we'll come in through a hover because it's a little bit stronger. So we're here, side plank, holding. Option if you want to, you float that top leg off. Maybe 20 seconds here. It's a pretty strong one. Holding, reaching up out the side waist. Coming in. Transition through. Let's change sides. Share the load from your elbow to your forearm to your hands. Coming over. There's an option to drop the knee if you need to, but try to float that top leg up anyway. Hold, push out the side waist. Holding here. If you've got your knee down, you're going to hold for longer. Easily a minute. Working everything here. Side waist, hips. And coming in and through. Final one, we're going to work into a boat pose. So boat pose is here. We're lifting up. In through the hips are grounded, sit bones are down, holding on. And then progression is here, or here and holding, or out, pulling the inside edges of the feet together. Maybe the arms are coming up, don't lose that form. Maybe they're back here, and we hold, and we squeeze, and maybe we're pulling the heels in together, and we're just holding and holding and holding. Strong. Hold till we shake. And coming in. Right, there you go. 12 postures. A little bit more if you count right, left. In through here for isometric work. So no running around, no jumping around, no movement. So if you feel like a still, or you don't have a lot of space, isometric work is perfect for you to do. Hey, enjoy. Once again, please comment or send any suggestions and subscribe. Share the love. Thank you for your awesome attention. Om Namaste.